What is truth? Pontius Pilate asked this of Jesus right before he was to be crucified. Have you ever just stopped to think about the truth? Humans for thousands of years have been seeking answers to this question. And I do not claim to be the end-all in the area of truth, but simply a student of the truth that is seeking it wherever it leads me. And the purpose of my speech today is to shed some light into the misgivings of relative truth and to show that there is another option, which today I would like to talk about what relative truth is, how it unravels with just a few simple questions, how it is so dangerous to society, and that there is another option, which is absolute truth. So, what exactly is relative truth? Stanford.edu has one of the definitions as the assumption that everything which we experience and think is only something relative, and therefore has no essential endurance and no universal validity. One could sum it up in a few easy statements. All is relative. Truth is relative to its surroundings. Basically, there is no judge, therefore there is no judgment, or there can be no judgment on anything, really. So far it sounds pretty good and harmless. Let's keep going. Alright. ApologeticJunkie.blogspot.com shows how this is a self-defeating statement, that all truth is relative. It says, if all truth is relative, then this statement itself would be relative and not objectively true. In other words, the person is claiming that it is objectively true that all truth is relative. In other words, I'm absolutely sure that all truth is relative. That doesn't make any sense. What if truths contradict? Who or what is right? Who decides? Let's say one person believes 1 + 1 = 2. The other believes it equals 3. Which one's right? My truth says your truth is wrong. Whose truth do we go with? Are they both right? Can both of them be right if they contradict? You may still be saying, still seems harmless. Well, allow me to continue. ChristianBaptist.com has been quoted as saying that cultural moral relativism, or relative truth, is a danger to any society. And why is this dangerous? Well, this belief system destroys all the major building blocks of any society. Without truth, there can be no true value of equations, so no math. Without truth, there can be no scientific law, or no science. Without truth, there can be no law and order, so anarchy and chaos. And without truth, there can be no assurance of that anything even exists, so no reality. This belief system also dehumanizes humans. Allow me to explain with a little example. How do I know that I'm not a chicken? How do I know chickens even exist? How do I know I even exist? If I do not even know if I exist, does my life even matter? See how that's a snowball effect of it just goes downhill. So what is absolute truth? AllAboutPhilosophy.com puts it like this. Absolute truth is defined as inflexible, invariable, reality, fixed, unalterable facts. It is fairly self-explanatory. It is the belief that facts are facts, truth is truth. This belief system coincides with common sense. How do I know I exist? Because I'm the one asking the question. That's how. In closing, I've tried to shed some light on the reality of relative truth. I've explained to you what relative truth is, how it unravels with simple questions, why it is dangerous to society, and show that absolute truth is the right alternative. I feel that anyone who truly seeks the truth is qualified to speak on the subject. So the next time you're encountered with the truth in question, I challenge you to question how relative truth and absolute truth relate to the situation. And I'd like to leave you with a quote from Jesus, who says, "And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free."